Letters. Actually not that difficult in Maya. If you come over here to create, there is this tool called the type tool. Check it. You know, let me delete this so we can see it here. 3D type. So over here and create the type tool. If we come over to our attribute editor, which I need to pull over here to show you guys. I usually keep mine detached because I'm rigging on something. Come over to the type node, and here we have it. Okay. You can change the font. And you can type in whatever you want. Rocks. We will. You can change the font size and play with some of this stuff. That's the the distance between the letters. Kernel scale is kind of like, I think that's the proportions of the letters. Oops. Just type in Harvey. But yeah, my kernel scale probably needs to go back to 1. I think 1 is what it was at. Okay. And then we can come over to the generator itself, or the geometry actually. Right now it's set to 4 divisions of extrusion, but we could take that down. We can put shapes on this where we get something like this. Let me see. These usually do work. Okay, so that's the thickness of that shape. Tell you, how much is it extruding for you. Okay, so here's the bevel. Sorry, enable the bevels. So you can put bevels on the letters too. Inner bevel or outer bevel, your call on that one. Give the bevel a different profile. Right now it's rounding things out, but if I want it to be a sharper bevel, you see how it's doing that right there. I want this to be an outer bevel. Or an inner bevel. That's kind of weird. Take the distance or offset. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Offset. No? Okay. Divisions don't have to be that high. That's weird. That's a weird one. I thought it went like... Let me try that one out and do offset. See what that does. Okay, so this is like this is kind of like an inward shape though, so that's a little weird. It's gonna take some playing around. But there we go. It's actual geometry now. Now that my bevels are in there, it's like, okay, well now I want a little bit more space. I'm gonna go in here and do the tracking and make it a little bit wider. You're gonna need to clean the letters up probably once all it's said and done. What I like to do is I like to do some multi-cuts. Either do some multi-cuts or triangulate. So, you can just grab like these interior faces and just hit like the triangulate face tool, and that'll clean that up for you. So that's a nice nifty one there. If you see any bad triangles, you may have to go in and fix that yourself. It will respond to any font that you have installed on your computer. And you know, if I only need half of this stuff, then yeah, just grab half of it and delete the back faces. You can just grab all these letters here and do a detach. And just delete all the backs off of them. Whoa. Oh, okay, sorry. There's also these guys in the middle here. Anything with an opening in the middle there. Now they should separate from each other. Yeah. And I could delete the backs off of them and not have any back faces back there. See, this one did not do it. Detach. There we go. And now that this is actual geometry, you know, you could do little deformers on it too if you need to wrap it around something. Plug in a deformer like this and you know, you can bend it this way or rotate it on its side and let it kind of wrap around an object. Okay. This is for the heavier stuff though, okay? This is if you need this to be a game res shape that's sticking out so much, then yeah, that makes sense to me. Otherwise, you may want to leave this stuff to Substance Painter. Okay. There's a couple of things. There's a couple of things going on here. This is the stuff that I would say, you know, if you're modeling like a mailbox and there's like big blocky letters that are sticking up off the surface, that's how I would take care of that. But if it's just going to be a normal map detail, it might be cleaner just being a normal map from Substance Painter or height information. If it's something pretty big and obnoxious looking, you might need to model it. Okay, so that's your call on that one.